Welcome, dear learners. Today we will be seeing the topic Jacobean to Restoration Age. Today's topic would be Jacobean to Restoration Age, where we would be seeing the works of Ben Jonson, John Donne, John Milton, and John Dryden. From Jacobean, we also would discuss Puritan Age as well as Restoration Age. This is King James I. The great Queen Elizabeth died in 1603 after a glorious reign, and she was succeeded by James I. The reign of James I in Latin is called Jacobus. Thus, the age following the Elizabethan age is called as Jacobean age. The major writers of this age are Ben Jonson, Chapman, Beaumont Fletcher, Middleton, Haywood, Webster, Massinger, and Shirley. This age, we could see great poets like John Milton, John Donne, the metaphysical poet, and the prose masters like Bacon, Burton, Donne, with the sermons. And the important version of this particular age is the authorized version of the Holy Bible, which was published in 1611. Under the leadership of King James I, he appointed 47 scholars, and this work was completed. Ben Jonson's famous works are Walpole, The Alchemist, and Bartholomew Fair. John Donne is the leader of the metaphysical poets, where they are known for their complex and intellectually challenging poetry. The poems explore themes of love, spirituality, and mortality. Notable poems of Donne's are The Good Morrow, The Flea, Death Be Not Proud. Francis Bacon, though he was an Elizabethan poet, his particular works like Novum Organum and essays were popular in the Jacobean age. John Webster is an important writer known for violent tragedies, and some of his works are The Duchess of Malfi, The White Devil, and Devil's Law Case. Thomas Middleton's works like The Changeling, Women Beware Women were important in this particular age. Next, we move to Puritan age. Because of the Civil War, Charles I was executed, and Puritan age started under the leadership of, you could also say it is a dictatorship of Oliver Cromwell. John Milton and John Bunyan are the important poets of the Puritan age, and John Milton's important works include On the Morning of Christ's Nativity, the twin poems L'Allegro and Il Penseroso, Comus, and especially Lycidas, the poem which is a pastoral elegy written on the death of Milton's friend Edward King, a student of Cambridge. The greatest prose work of Milton is Areopagitica, and this is a plea for freedom of thought and speech. The later works of Milton are significant because it includes Paradise Lost, Paradise Regained, and Samson Agonistus. Paradise Lost is the story of Adam and Eve and the battle between angel and Satan. Paradise Regained deals with the sublime theme of man's hope of getting redemption. Samson Agonistus is the last work of Milton, which is a tragedy based on the Greek model of Sophocles. Restoration period. From 1660 to 1700, following the Puritan age, we call it as Restoration age because after the death of Oliver Cromwell, his son Richard was not accepted by the people, and they invited the son of Charles I, Charles II, to come back from France to England. So his coming back made the monarchy to be restored, and thus we call this age as Restoration age. John Dryden is the primary writer of this Restoration period, and his notable works are All for Love, Absalom and Achitophel, Annus Mirabilis, Medal, and Macflegno. Most of the writings of Dryden are they were satires in nature. Aphra Behn is one of the first English women to earn a living through writing, and few of his works are The Rover and The Orinoco. Restoration dramatist. Drama was popular in the Restoration period, and two important Restoration dramatists are William Congreve and William Wycherley. William Congreve's masterpiece, The Way of the World, where it talks about Mirabell and Melament's love. It satirizes the intricacies of courtship and marriage among the upper class. Love for Love, the other work, focuses on the theme of love and the conflicts that arise from misunderstandings and deception. William Wycherley's Country Wife and Plain Dealer was they were popular, and these plays, they mock the hypocrisy and the manners of the upper class, who most of the time they were schemers, plotting schemes against people or making gossips and hypocritical in nature. The next category is metaphysical poets. The metaphysical poets were a group of 17th century English poets where they were known for their intellectual and philosophical nature. Most of the themes they concentrated were love, religion, and existence. And as we already discussed, John Donne is the leader of the metaphysical poets. Apart from this, we also have other metaphysical poets. And these metaphysical poets, the term was coined by Samuel Johnson, though the word metaphysical was used by John Dryden for the first time. We have George Herbert, Andrew Marvell, To His Coy Mistress, one of the important metaphysical poems, and we also have Richard Crashaw, Henry Vaughan, and Thomas Trahan. All these people and their works, they have extravagant hyperboles and exaggeration, and that is why they are all categorized into metaphysical poets. Thus, today we have seen Jacobean to Restoration age and the important writers of these periods. Thank you.